guys, now we move along to the second project, which is entitled as A Survey of the Textual and Generic Features in a Letter of Motivation. The work plan goes as follows. What is a motivation letter? The steps of writing a motivation letter, the three main parts of motivation letter, the introduction, an example of introduction, in the body, what you can mention in your motivation letter, an example, and in the conclusion, we provided with two samples. Now, what is a motivation letter? A motivation letter is a one-page letter that's used to describe why you are the perfect candidate for a certain position. You are required to write a motivation letter in these specific scenarios. You're applying to get admitted to an educational program at a college or university. You're applying as a volunteer in an organization. You're applying for an internship in a company. Now, for the second title, we discuss the steps or the procedure of writing a motivation letter. We include the basics, write about what makes you unique, give concrete examples of what you have done and why it is relevant for the job. Be prepared, know the basics about the company, make sure you explain why you've applied for the role. Last, be interesting. A motivation letter consists of three main most parts. The introduction, where you introduce yourself and your intent. In the body, you describe and highlight your experiences. And for the conclusion, you thank the reader for his or her consideration. In the introduction, first, it is a short paragraph. Engage in pitch about yourself and why you are applying. Here you can include, you mention contact information on top, personal information, who are you and what do you do, what are you applying for, where, and you mention the general reason on why you're applying, and then deep dive in the bulk of your motivation letter. We provided an example of introduction for a motivation letter. First, we have Dear. You mention the name of the contact person. You introduce yourself, your personal information. You can go as follows. My name is, and I would like to express my interest in applying for the, and as follows. In the body, this is the main bulk of your motivation letter, and where you mention stories behind your achievements, skills, and passion for whatever you're applying for. Look at the program requirements and the institution's website. Find out the top 3 requirements for the position and explain how you are the best candidate. Demonstrate that you share the organization's values or are exceptionally qualified through a short story or personal examples. Be specific. Now, what you can mention in your motivation letter. My passion for, I want to. You can pause the video and think about the answers. An example, I developed my passion for online marketing during my internship at the company's name. Working in a small startup allowed me to get surface level experience in most digital marketing channels. Now I would like to deep dive again advanced know-how by attending the university's name, MA program in digital marketing. In the conclusion, in this section you can briefly summarize your main points. I believe I'd be a good fit for the program because of, you mention why. Mention your overarching goal, I'd love to be a part of, as it would allow me to. Thank the reader and conclude the motivation letter. The first sample. Now you can pause the video and read attentively the motivation letter and notice the three main most important parts of our motivation letter and the information used. Another sample. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video for more updates.